I actually don't know how to start this. What is up, YouTube? I'm going to do an Ironman. A few days ago, me and Mal decided on it because if you recall last month in one of the videos, if you haven't gone to watch it, go watch it. We went all the way to Australia to go support my sister doing the Boston Jetty West Australian Ironman. It was a full one, and she went from running her first 10K to doing an Ironman in 12 months. So mine and Mal's thought is, that was sick. Like, it looks like an actual accomplishment and achievement, which I don't have many of. Small violin. Like, I wanted to do something this year to not only get me in shape, like healthy. I've lifted weights forever. Obviously, the past 2 years I've been injured. But for those who don't know, I have arthritis. I have a heart condition as well. And so obviously this is either going to be really good or really bad. And I wanted to get myself actually healthy, like day-to-day life, healthy, cardiovascular ability, improve it. So that was my mission for this year. I didn't know that I'd fall into an Ironman in the first 14 days of 2025. When I say it, it just kind of makes me a bit speechless because I'm like, are you actually sure? For those who don't know, an Ironman is a 2.4 mile swim, 3.9 km, 112 mile bike ride, which is 180.2 km. And then you finish on a marathon, 26.22 miles running, so 42.2 km. I don't run, swim, or bike. What could go wrong? But I want to do something this year so I'm chasing something. I've got something to do. I have like a purpose to train for. And I haven't had that before, to be completely honest. I've just trained because I want to look good, like show muscles. But I've been pretty useless at that over the past few years due to injuries. So it's taken a bit of a course, and I want to do something that is an achievement that I push myself, that is actually going to be so hard. Like, you can't cheat this. You can't cheat the sessions. You can't just wing it. And I like stuff like that. I like proof to show that you have trained. So when it comes to show day, you have to be ready. Otherwise, that's going to be the worst day of your life. And you would have wasted all that money going to Australia and paying like 650 quid to enter an Ironman. If you don't want to lose money, you want to get ready. So yeah, me and Mal are doing it. Today is day one. Like, I'm going to take you through everything. Like, I don't have a bike. I don't even have running shoes. I haven't run since I was like 13. I've never rode a road bike. I don't swim. Obviously, you see me on videos in here. I'm like this in the pool, pretending I'm dead. So I'm going to take you along my first session of everything. I'm going to show you my progress. I'm going to show you how I still keep my physique. I had a call with a coach yesterday. Sounded good. I trust him because I don't really know much about it. And I signed up with him, and he actually sent me over sessions to start today. So I actually do my first ride today. Luckily, it's just going to be on a watt bike in the gym because I'm not getting a bike at the moment for the first like couple months. So I actually need to go to do my normal session, and then I'm going to go for a double session because I'm going to go back to my cardio gym. I've got 40 minutes on there today. So I'm going to take you along with everything. My first ever day today of training, and I'm taking you through in a series right for the next just under 11 months where, touch wood, I cross the finish line and they say that I'm an Ironman. So I'm going to show you everything in between, the good days, the bad days, how much it takes, how much it costs, because I'm not going to do it. It's stupidly expensive. Got myself a watch, allow the colors. I thought it was black and my other strap hasn't come. Again, I just got this off eBay. It's a Garmin 735 XT. Never used an actual watch before. It's my first ever watch, like circle thing that I put on my wrist. I've had a Fitbit, so I don't have running shoes, don't have a bike. Next step is like get my feet measured. So I'm going to take you through everything start to finish, and you're going to come along with me through the Ironman prep series. Don't know what it's going to be called yet. If you have any names, drop them below. But what can go wrong? But follow along for the ride, subscribe, hit me up, and I don't know, wish me luck, I guess. I said that I was going to do full body. I'm not, because I'm literally walking like I've done something, because my adductors are killing. I trained legs 2 days ago and obviously didn't know that I was going to go into full body today. As I previously explained, we're going to do upper today, maybe rest tomorrow, then go into full body depending on what my schedule looks like, because my new coach George is going to add throughout today like what the rest of my week is going to look like. We're at Stacks, the best gym, about to train upper, so I'll take you briefly through that rather than the whole thing. Are you right? my shoulders are so bad, and that's what I'm worried about swimming, because my mobility is awful. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. This is me going around in a circle. That, like, I can't get past it. So that's definitely something that we need to work on whilst we're learning to swim properly. And then my shoulder stability is awful. Like, the way it actually stabilizes itself. So you'll see me, I'm doing some bottom under press, some pull up, just to warm up essentially, even though people think they're actual movements. I'm not gonna lie, what a way to start. Everything is sore from training. Like, I trained upper the day before the lower, so 3 days ago, and my upper is still sore. It's a good start. What's up? We're ready. Session number 2 of the day. My first actual Ironman prep session. I want to read it out to you because I'm just getting the gist of everything, the training apps, the training plan. So we come to my second gym, which is my cardio gym. There's a Snap Fitness in here. So it's always good to have like my real gym that I train at when I lived here in England / do now that I'm back. So we do training at Stacks, and then we do cardio at Snap. First session done. Thoughts? I don't know. I feel like ignorance is bliss, and the ignorance over this week, first 2 weeks, maybe month, will start to wear off. And then I feel like it's going to be as if I'm hit by a bus, because let me rerun you through that workout. It was 10-minute warm up, easy spinning, and then it just consists of effectively 3 rounds of hard cycling, 165, 176 watt, zone 2 to 3 roughly. So I do that for 5 minutes, and then I do 2 minutes 30 at 110 watts, which is like zone 1. And then now, so I repeat that 3 times, and then I'm on a 7.5 minute cool down between 88 and 110, and I'm currently cycling at 100 without even noticing, 98 to 100, and that's zone 1. The hardest thing that I found from the session was understanding the wattage, because I haven't used this bike before. So I'd be like, okay, and I'd get it up to
176, for example, the high end range, and it'll go to 180, and I try to pull it back down, and it'll go to like 150. And I'm constantly trying to find that range, understanding. I don't even know if this is set up correctly, so someone in the comments probably pointed out that I'm either too high or that's too low. I thought it's supposed to be around about a distance so you can get a straight leg, so it's not too short, and it's not that you can't reach the bottom, so that seems about right for me. But I may be wrong. What do I know? I know nothing about these sports, just random reels that I watch and that I'm just generally interested about random stuff. We're gonna finish this cool down. I've got 3 minutes, 9 seconds left, and then I'm gonna do some mobility after, but I won't film that the week of first. I've got my first running in tomorrow, and then my first weight session on Thursday, which I will be doing full body because I will pre-plan it before then. And then on Friday I have my first swim, so I need some goggles because I don't even have goggles. I'm just trying to get this stuff as I go along. I'm gonna run in these shoes tomorrow. They're like the Metcons Reebok ones that I got for Christmas. Got for CrossFit, because I did it one time in Dubai and then almost had a heart attack. And that's not even exaggerating, because as we know, my heart isn't very good, so this is why I'm attempting to get myself fit. 2 minutes, 23 seconds left of the first official IRONMAN session. Catch you tomorrow on the run. Now that's a leg pump from cycling. Hopefully my leg should actually blow up now, because I was injured for so long, while I still am. Okay, now we'll actually move on to mobility work. Very red and hot after that session. Just done my mobility to finish off. And when I say mobility, I paid for this app for ages and I never use it, but it's called Go WOD, like workout of the day. It's a CrossFit app, and you can literally do an assessment before. I tell my team to get it if they're struggling with like mobility or they want to get better at stretching or whatever it may be. It's so good. It's like 5-6 quid a month, and it customizes your own drills, stretching programs, pre-workout programs and things like that. So anyone who wants to get better, get onto that, because it's so much easier. Like, I've got really, really bad hips and shoulders, and specifically right now I'm going to be focusing on them, like doubling down on them. And yeah, that's what I do for mobility, in case anyone ever asks, or no one's ever going to ask, no one cares. But these are going to be like really raw. And there's one thing that I come across that I wanted to talk about that I was like, oh, I want to talk about earlier. And I was like, I'll slip it in, it'll be proper slick. But honestly, I don't really care about that. These vlogs are just going to be like, they'll probably get, I hope they get better, because today's been a bit all over the place. Like I said, I didn't know that I was going to start today. Hopefully they get better. But it's called Misogi. Correct me if I'm wrong, someone. But I come across it on Insta, and the premise around it is essentially that once a year you should do something so hard that it influences or dictates the other 364 days a year. So that could be something physical, aka like an Ironman. That's why when I saw that, I instantly thought of this, and I was like, it's actually such a good thing to do, whether it be like a business achievement, a life achievement, but picking something so big in the year that is going to influence the whole of your year allows you to wake up with a purpose, to stay accountable, to be excited about something. And even if that excitement isn't like bouncing out of bed, like this is going to be sick, it's going to be such a good day. Even if the excitement is like, if I get through this day, it's going to be a win. So that's the biggest reason why I have actually picked this. Because like I said earlier, I haven't done anything where I'm like, that's a flex, that's a brag. Like, I've just lifted for years and had loads of injuries and things like that. So it's got to a point now, like, I'm someone who gets bored very, very easy. So I'm surprised I stuck to it. I'm not going to give up lifting. I don't change my business, nothing. I'm just doing something to mentally push me and to see what I'm made of. Because last year was very challenging in terms of life stress, business stress, everything else. But I haven't pushed myself and my mindset in quite some time. Like, I've done cuts, but it's not that difficult. You just stop eating and you do cardio. Whereas this is something that I'm genuinely shit scared of. Like, I keep having ping pong back and forth in my own head. Like, are you actually going to be able to do this? Of course you're going to be able to do it. Like, you've got time and you're willing to put in. Are you actually going to be able to do it though? Because people train all year for a marathon or the bike ride or the swim, and you're doing 3 in one go. 3 sports, 3 activities, 3 fields that I'm not even subpar at. I guess this is it. the time has come. I've got to run. It's kind of refreshing being such a beginner at all of these fields. Like, I'm gonna suck across the board. Like, again, the cycling yesterday, people will probably look at it and be like, it's not set up correctly, he doesn't know what he's doing. You're right, I don't know what I'm doing, and that's fine. Same with this running, like, or maybe I overthink it, like gait cycle, cadence, pay, like all of this stuff. Maybe I'm just thinking way too far ahead, and I just need to kind of remember myself and be like, mate, I don't know what I'm doing, and that's absolutely fine. And the reason as to why I have a coach and things like that is because I'll learn all of this stuff. So just take comfort in being dumb about everything. I'm going to go for the run now. Luckily, it's a short one, obviously, because it's genuinely my first time ever running. Of course, I've ran before in school and playing PE and football and things like that, but I have never voluntarily put shoes on and gone for a run. So this is my first ever, I'm going to run. So enjoy it. It's going to be like kind of hilarious, kind of really shit, and we'll see how my shins and ankles hold up. So it's a 10-minute warm up. Zone 1 reaching zone 2, and then just repeating 4 times again, like a little cycle. 2 minutes on, 3 minutes off, 2 minutes on, 3 minutes, like repeating that, and then a cool down of 5 minutes, and then again I will do some mobility work. Guys, I'm on a treadmill. Now I walk on a treadmill anyway, but the gym is super busy. I come at this time because I was like, I mean, 10:30 on a Wednesday, who's going to be at the gym? Especially this one, it's like a super small one. And then do you not think when you're off work and you see other people at work, you're like, do they not work? But you're the one who's off work as well. But I've just warmed up in terms of did my little dynamic stretches. We're gonna have to run in these today because they're the only shoes that I have that are not Birkenstocks. They're fast. Okay, done. My first run in 14 years has done. And honestly, that was so easy. Like, it's filled me with so much confidence. I mean, as you can hear, like running for 30 minutes, first time in 14 years. And I sound like this. That was genuinely enjoyable. Like, my shins don't hurt, my knees don't hurt, touch wood. My hips are feeling fine. Obviously, I'm going to check the videos and see how bad it actually looks, but I don't feel like it's taken too much from me. Obviously, talking now is a lot more difficult, but it really wasn't a big deal. So we've just got 3 minutes left on this cool down. Overall, really, really happy with that, and it's filled me with heaps of confidence for what's to come. Post run, feeling fresh. I was just saying, I could honestly dust so many mums at a local 5K fun run, like, no issue. We are in Eastbourne town. I'm gonna go to somewhere called like Tempo Run or Tempo something. It's our triathlon shop that I didn't even know about. I just drove past it heaps. I think they measure feet here. I don't know, we'll just find out because I don't know what shoes I should be getting. I ran in my Reeboks earlier and I think they were sweet, but
I think you should run in these.
see what they say, see what they recommend.
Give them a little look and
So I'm gonna see my
what size are your Birkenstocks?
10, I believe.
Okay.
But I have really bad like big toes, as in my nail just.
Yeah, so you're way over that in a running shoe. You're going to be 11 plus. Let's try the in a running shoe easy.
That one was a little bit big as well.
Yeah.
What is up? The next day, yesterday, I was going into like the shoe shop. I don't know how much conversation will be in that part. I don't think he really enjoyed me being in there. He recommended me 2 pairs of shoes, New Balance and some Adidas. But my coach recommended me Hoka's. I don't know how you pronounce it. Or maybe some Asics or something like that. Again, like I said, I'm not like dishing out loads, so I'm kind of going, obviously, I want to make sure that I have the stuff. And I'm assuming in 11 months, I'm going to need to get new shoes. And I'm going to have more than 1 pair of shoes. So I'm making a decision, but me and Mao are going to go to new strap. No ugly orange. So it doesn't look as bad now. It's just that weird blue. But as I was saying, me and Mao are going to go to Brighton because they have actual running shops there. So we're going to go there, see what they recommend as well. Because I don't want to buy shoes online and then they're like too spongy or like, I don't know, because I don't know anything about them. And my right foot is quite a bit bigger than my left. And my toes are ruined from just, I don't even know, years of just, if you see my nails, you'll probably throw up. So they just come back and fall off. So I want to make sure that I have shoes that don't make my feet even worse. Anyway, the people on Instagram, if you didn't get that, it was an ASMR reference that they almost do. Anyway, got some goggles. They are the Speedo Hydro Pulse Mirror. Again, 20 quid off Amazon. They had good reviews. And I just got stuff because it's on Prime and I need them for this week. They look pretty cool. They're anti-fog, UV protection. Use them indoor, outdoor. Because I didn't know that you get different ones for indoor swimming, outdoor swimming. But these are apparently all round pretty sweet. Again, 20 quid. See if they do the job. See if I need to change them. It's not going to be too expensive because some goggles are ridiculous. I didn't even know goggles cost that much. Haven't worn them in years. We'll see how we get on with them. See if I do the job. Test them in the first one tomorrow. And I got some like, they're not actually cycling shorts again off Amazon. Maybe they're cycling shorts and they've got like a little bum cushion. I'm not actually gonna wear them. I will wear them literally like under shorts that I currently wear. Just to protect my arse as the rides start getting longer. But I wanted to unbox this, show you what we got. We're kind of accumulating stuff now, which means it's getting real. And I actually posted a video on Instagram yesterday saying that I'm doing the IRONMAN. Have to do it now. Oh, more like disgusting, but I'm keeping it real. We've pulled up at Eastbourne's finest water swimming establishment, the Sovereign Centre. So anyway, as I was saying, this place is a bit of a dive. Apparently there's only like 1 pool left open, and luckily it's a pool that we actually need to use. Okay, back in the pool. No, not even in the pool, in the car like 5 minutes later, because that place is actually a shithole. Like, it's horrible inside, and which I didn't mind. It's only like 6 quid for me to go there once, day pass, which is sweet. I called them, they said it's $5.90 for a day pass, and I know I had my apprentice behind the camera again today, so I said, is there a fee for spectators? They said no, if there's 1 spectator. And now they charge you for parking. Again, this is all minimal cost, but I'm a principled kind of guy. If I call you and you say that it's $5.90, it should be $5.90 to get in. If you say that it's free for a spectator, it's free for a spectator. And parking, you're just randomly charging people. And it's got loads of potholes and will ruin your car anyway. And there's literally on the road parking for free. Yeah, so I was like, we tapped the card. And then she said, and tried to charge for the spectator. And I was like, nah, refund me the money now. She refunded it, and then we walked out because I'm that kind of guy. Call me petty, but I'm principled all the way. So we're gonna try a different pool. If not, I will just go to my mum's fancy Bannatynes later because she has 3-day pass. Free's always better. Don't tell me something on the phone that I turn up ready for my swim with my goggles. Lucky I didn't have them on. And then, anyway, not the smoothest start, but that's Sovereign Centre for you. No wonder why it's closing down. We're here. We're in the pool. We made it to Bannatynes, where my mum is a member, and pulled through on the 3-day pass. I've just jumped in the pool now, kind of warmed up my shoulders a little, so we're gonna let it rip.
My session today is just seeing what I can actually do. I'm going to record a video and send it to my coach. I've watched a few videos on how to swim. I know how to swim, but not how to swim. So we're just doing some drills, 100 meter easy warm up, and then 4x25 focusing on breathing, 4x25 focusing on body position, e.g. long glide, 20 seconds rest between each reps. And then a main set is 6x 50 meters at an easy pace, 20 to 30 seconds rest in between, and then 100 meters cool down or alternative stroke. So we'll see how this goes. I have no idea. I was feeling most confident in the bike and the swim, and the run was going to be bad, but the run turned out to be good. So let's see where my pitfall is going to be. Okay, that is hard, way harder than I thought. That was 50 meters, first time, and it's so hard to remember, like, I suck, that's fair to say, it can only get better, and now I already forgot what my workout was, so I need to check it. This is hard. Very, very hard. All over the place. God, awful. It's so hard. It's definitely the harder one of the three, and now the one that was most scaring me, because 500 meters and my heart is like boom, 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 boom. When I ran and biked, it wasn't this bad, but this can actually kill, well, not in a pool, but it can actually kill you. It just feels like I'm going to swallow loads of water and die. What is up? It is Saturday, don't know the date, but we're on our way for the second ever run, and the second run of this week, of course, because it's the first week. Yesterday I'd done the swim, and honestly I forgot to update. Maybe I'll put the video here because I put something on my story. tar_teamtb. The swim yesterday, it was very, very, very humbling. It was just way harder than I expected, way harder than I thought, because I assumed that I was a confident swimmer, like learned to swim when I was younger, fairly proficient in it. I don't drown when I go in the sea. I absolutely love being in the water. But actually swimming lengths and trying to do it properly is a completely different story. Today it just says building endurance 4x 4 minutes. So a light endurance run, keep an effort 3 out of 10 to help build your aerobic zone capacity. This can be done as 4-minute run into 2-minute walk, repeated 4 times. So warm up 5 minutes at 11:22, 12:49 minute mile, zone 2/3, repeat 4 times. So we're running 4 minutes at 10:32/11:46, and then walking 2 minutes, 18, 11 to 20 minute mile again, and then a 5 minute cool down. So should be pretty breezy and a nice easy one, but again, just still settling in. I'm gonna like really practice, pretend that I know what I'm doing, getting a little bit more comfortable, because looking back at the videos, especially the first one, my top half, like my torso is just like really stiff. So trying to kind of loosey-goosey a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. It definitely feels very unnatural and uncomfortable, but all of this will do, especially for the first while. So we're gonna settle into this. We're moving into the last round of 4 minutes. Then, okay, let's go. It's been super easy so far. I mean, that's what it was planned out to be. And again, I'm just trying to run less awkwardly, but I suppose I'll just run however I run at the moment. I don't feel like from the feet down it's bad. Like I don't feel like it sounds too heavy, but I think maybe considering how long my legs are, that my stride could definitely be a lot longer, but it just doesn't feel comfortable going that long. It feels like it's stretching my hip quite a lot. Like here is super tight, and I knew that this was going to be an issue before even starting, so it's just proven once again I'm right when it comes to how bad my body is, but we're on it. We're gonna fix it and make it better. That's the main thing. Hips, shoulders. My shoulders there after that swim. Doesn't feel $1 million. Doesn't feel $100 to be honest with you, but give me some pointers how stiff I look up top, and it's okay to laugh. That's why I'm putting all of this out, because I think it'd be so cool to look back on all this journey. Because the one thing I wished is when I started weightlifting is that I had more documentation. So seeing this in 12 months time, 16 months, 18 months, whatever it may be, because I use YouTube basically as selfishly my own diary, so I can look back on the years that I've had, and this is going to be a very good documentary episode, series, whatever it may be. 1:44 left, and then 2 minutes walking. Second run of Ironman prep, done and dusted. The running has surprised me so much because it ain't that bad, and I really thought it was going to be awful. Sometimes you surprise yourself. Oh, I've got lifting tomorrow, so you're going to hear from me again. I'm back at the gym tomorrow to do my adjusted full body session, but I'm going to take you along that one as well, and then I think I might wrap it up there, and then maybe when I become more efficient at videoing, understanding what I'm going to do, plan my weeks, maybe I'll bundle 2 weeks into one kind of episode, because I don't know how long this is going to be, so I'll put it out, test the waters, and again, let me know what you lot want. Subscribe, click that bell thing, really help me out, hook me up here. I want to see some support on these ones, because I feel like it's pretty crazy going from no experience to doing Ironman, a full one, your first time with no idea what is going on. The final training session of the week. As you can tell, looking at me, listening to me, I feel worse than yesterday. I got my days wrong anyway, so it was like a happy accident. I thought that I was training full body today. It turns out that's tomorrow, and then I've actually got a 45-minute ride. So we're back at the cardio gym, gonna bang out this 45-minute ride. Luckily, it's not intense. It's literally just 45 for a steady pace. 6 out of 10 kind of RPE, so we're not over exerting, so it's kind of like a recovery ride, to be completely honest with you. First week of training after this 45-minute ride, there may be a clip, there may not, because it's just doing this. I'm going to show the average watt, pace, miles, because again, I don't know if it's good. So anyone who's just cycling, let me know if it's awful. Bear in mind, it's my second ever ride, and like I said, it was like 6 out of 10, easy pace, what I can hold for 45 minutes. So I don't know what I can hold. I don't know if this is good, bad. Definitely probably could have gone a little bit harder. I'm not sure though, because again, I haven't done these distances, so I could have gone harder at the start in the first 20 minutes and not realised what my legs feel like at 40 minutes or 45 minutes. Done. Max watt, that was by accident, 193. Average at 140 for 45 minutes. RPM, max 90. Average 70. Miles per hour, 22 max. Averaging at 18. I mean, I think that's pretty okay, but it's a very, very short distance. If I can learn to hold 20 for 110 miles, then that'd be wicked, because it means you can get it down in like 5 and a bit hours. I know what I want to do in my head. I don't know if it's completely wildly outrageous or it's actually doable, but I've written it down and we will see post race day if I was close to ambitious or I undershot. Hey, come on, geez. Are you ready to waste their time and then not buy anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's gagging for that, isn't he? For the vlog. All such bright colours and stuff, isn't it? Hey. First impressions. Oh, we get some serious mileage. Have you got any like this, but
With a backstrap.
any sport versions of the bikes?
Most shoes tend to sort of mould to the shape of your foot.
That one's good shoe below arch.
Yeah, that one's pretty comfy as well. I mean, they're all pretty comfy to.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you were saying, I don't know what comfort really is yet until you clock up some mileage.
The other factors is reasonably irrelevant for surviving it. It's surviving the training. That's
Yeah. I mean, these are actually pretty comfy. They just feel much spongier. I like, I feel
yeah.
less supported,
As
I
long as you
suppose.
survive the training.
First pair of runners.
Little drink to celebrate. Bit of pop.
To stop my burping. Oh. Yeah, it's good. Looking forward to like you said, I would have preferred.
Shout out Jog Shop, Brighton. They're actually helpful.
Extremely helpful. So yeah, what I've gone for, right by the bins. Gone for these. I'd always prefer all black, but what can you do? Yeah, nothing so much to say.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Let the action do the talking.
Oh, that's a cold line. That's it. We're home. Wrapped up. Successful shopping. Even though I didn't get anything, Mal got some shoes. But I got an idea of obviously what I need / want, because he looked at my feet and they're just super flat. I could have told anyone that without even knowing anything, because I love wearing Birkenstocks. I love being barefoot. I don't really wear shoes. So it's a little bit difficult, and I'm just going to have to kind of take a punt. Hookahs, Clifton 9 anyway. By the next series, maybe I'll understand what they actually are. He actually had some there that you may or may not have saw me try on, but they were like some really ugly blue colour. I'm going for comfort over anything, but blue is just... I feel uncomfortable wearing them, and I don't want people looking at me, even though they're probably not, they don't care. I'm going to order them today, and hopefully they'll be here by my next run, and obviously in the next episode 2. You can see me test them out and see how speedy I am in them and see how much of a difference it actually makes. But for now, I'm going to edit episode 1. Going to get that out. And like I said, next one, maybe we'll make it like a Monday thing. I just don't really see me vlogging every single day to have a wrap up at the week, and I don't think people want to see like just every single training session, otherwise it's going to be just too much. So subscribe, let me know what you actually want, what you think will be better, and hit that button. I'm not doing the Ironman for you, no offense, but I'm doing it for me. But it'll be cool to have everyone along for the ride. Order shoes, wrap this up. Peace. See you in the next one.